Hello everyone and welcome to the Karl-Benz-Stadion in Mannheim, Germany. It's the first round of the DFB-Pokal, and this afternoon's game sees two clubs who met at this stage just 2 years ago face off again for a place in the second round. I'm Phil Bonny. Waldhof Mannheim fell at the first hurdle last season at the hands of SC Freiburg, but in the opening round of the 2019-20 competition, it was today's opponents, Eintracht Frankfurt, that put them out in a thrilling 8-goal game. Mannheim found themselves 2-0 up after just 11 minutes on that occasion. The Eagles battled back to make it 2-2, but the hosts regained the lead in the 72nd minute before the Bundesliga outfit scored 3 unanswered goals in the final quarter of an hour to claim a 5-3 victory. Bit of a derby this one, the two sides just 80 kilometres away from one another, but the fans do have what they call a Fanfreundschaft, a fan friendship. And you can see that backed up by the split scarves. I know some people don't like split scarves, but for them that do, there's plenty on display today. And of course, what's absolutely fantastic is just over 12,000 people allowed into the stadium at the current corona status in this part of Germany. So that means Frankfurt can bring travelling supporters as well. There they are, and they'll be looking to make some noise. Patrick Glöckner, coach of Waldhof Mannheim, has sent this starting lineup out there. 4 changes from the side that drew against Dortmund's reserve sides at the weekend, and he's thrown a new man in, Alexander Rosipal, the last signing that Mannheim have made so far. That was until they bagged Adrien Lebeau, who is on the bench today. So plenty of new faces out there wanting to make their impact, and the same goes for Frankfurt. They of course now have Oliver Glasner as their coach, and his first game in anger. He's made a couple of changes from the friendly with Saint-Etienne that they won. There's been 3 new signings that are starting today. Christoph Lenz in from Union Berlin. Then you've got the number 29, Jesper Lindström in from Brøndby. And up front, well worth keeping an eye on, Rafael Santos Borré, Colombian international, who is there to replace, if he can, Andre Silva, of course, who's now plying his trade elsewhere in the Bundesliga. Eintracht haven't been crowned champions of Germany in the Bundesliga era. Their only league title came in 1959. However, they have won this competition an impressive 5 times, the last time back in 2018 against 20 times record cup winners Bayern München. Only the men from Munich and Werder Bremen with 6 cup wins have been more successful in this competition. But you only need to take a look at the history books to see Mannheim's pedigree in the DFB-Pokal. This is their 44th time in the tournament, even though they failed to qualify between 2003 and 2019. They've reached the semi-finals 5 times, and they've contested 1 final, which they lost to Nuremberg, but that was back in the 1940s, and that is very much history now. Mannheim and Frankfurt, as I said, separated by just about 80 kilometres, meaning this one has generated plenty of local excitement. It's the 6th time the sides have met in this competition. Mannheim have progressed twice. Frankfurt have won on 3 occasions. They've even spent 7 Bundesliga seasons together. Both sides recorded 4 wins each between 1983 and 1990. 6 draws thrown in for good measure. But the big question is, no draw today. who is going to get their name in the hat for the next round. It'll be 90 minutes. If there's no winner, there'll be 2 periods of extra time, both 15 minutes played. And if it's still level after that, it'll go to penalties, 5 each. And if it's still level after that, it'll go to sudden death. Beautiful day. Not too hot. The season already underway for Mannheim. They've had a couple of games in the 3rd division, which is where they are currently sitting, although they have very big ambitions. They want promotion by 2023, according to their management. They lost, or rather they lost the first game. They drew the last game. They've only got 1 point. In the 3rd division. Bit of a slow start. Referee today will be Sasha Stegemann. That we were seeing there was, I think, Frederick Asmuth, one of his assistants. But at the moment, the atmosphere is great. And as I said, they last met in the DFB Cup just 2 years ago. It finished 5-3 to Frankfurt. Referee that day was Felix Bruch. And, Frankfurt left it very late. 3 goals in 15 minutes. Will that happen today? We'll have to wait and see. Frankfurt in their away strip. Handshakes between Patrick Gluckner there and Oliver Glasner. Patrick Gluckner himself spent time at Frankfurt. As a player and in the coaching department as well. As I mentioned, Sasha Stegemann, the referee in the centre there, over 100 games in the Bundesliga. And quite a few in the DFB Cup as well. Frederick Asmuth on the right. On the left, it's Dominik Schal. 4th official is Nicholas Winter. Not to be confused with the number 2 for Mannheim, who is Nicholas Sommer. Summer and winter. No spring in between, or autumn for that matter either. But it's a big task for the 3rd division side up against the Frankfurt team that will want to make up for last season. They missed out on a Champions League slot. They collapsed right at the end of the season when it was announced that Adi Hütter was going, and this man here, Oliver Glasner, replaced him. He came in from Wolfsburg, the merry-go-round in the Bundesliga at the end of last season, with Marco Rose going to Dortmund, Julian Nagelsmann going to Bayern. Didn't seem to have an end. Home side with the kickoff. Danny da Costa back from his loan spell at Mainz. Mannheim get us underway in the Karl-Benz Stadion. Just over 12,000 fans in the stadium, and Frankfurt have travelling fans with them, although they haven't had far to travel, just 80 kilometres between the two sides. I'm Phil Bonney. I'll be with you all the way through the next 90 minutes, which might turn into 120 minutes, and after that might even turn into a penalty shootout. But there will be a result today. No replays in the DFB-Pokal, and also in this round of the Cup there are no video assistant referees either. So very old school. Some people will enjoy that. The decisions made will be the ones that they feel are the right ones at the time. There'll be no re-evaluation. Glockner. Glockner means bell ringer in German. And I'm sure his name rings a few bells amongst the Frankfurt fans, because of course he played for them and coached as well. It's a very firm header. Mannheim boosted today by the return of Marcel Siegerts, their captain, the number 5. In the centre of the Mannheim defence. He played in the game when the two last met, in this round of the Cup 2 years ago. 8 goals in that game. He didn't get one of them. Costas hesitating with the throw. Sebastian Warder and Hinteregger in the centre of midfield and defence respectively. Frankfurt without Andre Silva this season. He's gone to Leipzig. Possibly a big miss for them, but it has given them the opportunity to bring in Rafael Borré from River Plate in Argentina. Another one of the new boys, number 29, Jesper Lindström. Is another Jesper Verlaat. He's Dutch. Length's gone up well for that header. Offside flags up. Hinteregger to Tuta. Danny da Costa. Oh, that was neatly done by Gibraltar. Lovely stuff. Good block, though, from Niklas Sommer to deny Jesper Lindström. Controlled it well enough, but he couldn't get it past Niklas Sommer. Oliver Glasner said this is going to be a tough challenge today. Looking forward to getting started, but definitely a little nervous for this one. Start of a new challenge for him. Headed away by Verlaat, back in. Another big block in the Mannheim defence. Kamada's taking the corner. And that was easily defended. Christopher Lentz getting there first. Days you dream about if you're a supporter of a side 2 or 3 divisions down, even more so if they're neighborhood rivals. If you can get a win against them, this will be something you'll be talking about for years. Mannheim with a rich pedigree. Played top-flight football back in the 80s and 90s. They were in the Bundesliga. They need to concentrate today. Trying to skip past the challenge, but it's almost a little too easy, and now the chance. Tuta looked to have bundled down Marcel Kosli. And the referee's gone for his top pocket. He did bundle him down. That's a yellow card. I think he was fortunate, Tuta, that Hinteregger was arriving quickly on the scene. And it was only a yellow. He's only missed 2 games since David Abraham left the club to go back to his native Argentina to see out the autumn of his career. Ambitious drive. And Dominik Martinovic, the number 11, took a bit of a divot out of the pitch there. Big throw. Costa got on the end of it. Mannheim starting to find their feet. They've got over their initial nerves of the first 5 minutes or so. Now they're trying to play their game. They're causing Frankfurt the odd moments of nervousness. Frankfurt, who almost qualified for the Champions League for the first time in their, or rather in its current constellation. They'll have to make do with Europa League football this coming season. Chases on. But, Frankfurt have dealt with it. time ball from Danny da Costa. Was on loan at Mainz last season, but he's back at Frankfurt, and he does offer a lot of speed to Oliver Glasner on that right-hand side. Would have got contact on the ball. But Mannheim got the ball. There's a foul on Sommer there, and the yellow card's coming out again. This time for Christopher Lenz. Second yellow card for Frankfurt. They mean business today. Oh, he was very late. I shouldn't be surprised that he got a card for that. Thankfully, Niklas Sommer can continue. Risky from Marcel Ziegert, the captain. Timo Königsmann with the clearance. And Frankfurt effectively apply a little bit of pressure. Mannheim couldn't really do anything with it, couldn't get away, so they had to put it out for a throw-in. Lenz did that well. Kamada tried to get up for it. Hooked away. And I think we'll see a lot of this afternoon. Long balls for Marcel Kosling, Dominik Martinovic and Mark Schnatterer to chase, with Joseph Boyamba pushing up through the middle as well. Mannheim's number 9. So far, their only goal of the season against Borussia Dortmund's reserve side last weekend, and a special moment for him because he once played for them. Favourites, of course, as the Bundesliga side, but they're not rushing things as of yet. Kamada prevented the goal kick. He's just going to go through all on his own. And we know he's capable of many things, including accordion playing and helicopter flying. But right now, he's looking for a strike on goal. But he's just those kind of balls is what they'll be looking for. Nice vertical pass from him to Boré. Now Danny da Costa. Lens is on the far side. But you need to get the ball there first for him to be able to do anything with it. And Anton Domquart, who spent 6 years at Wolfsburg in their second team. Spent some time at Everton as well. Got in his way. So far, just over a quarter of an hour in. Mannheim with 2 shots, Frankfurt with 3. Only Mannheim with 1 on target though. They've given that away. Boré. Lens. Lindstrom let that one go through. Dika. So spotted Lens. Mannheim have had a couple of games in Division 3 already, but for Frankfurt it's a real question of shaking off the dust and the cobwebs from the summer break. Schnatterer being given information. Mark Schnatterer, the oldest player on the pitch at 35. Sommer's throw. Not having it all their own way so far. Kamada likes to run at his opponents. Order with the shots. But, the captain got in the way, Marcel Ziegert. Evan and Dika being pursued by Dominik Martinovic. Martinovic being told by the referee just to keep it under wraps a little bit. Too enthusiastic. Lens cross went through. There's a card straight away for Alexander Rossipal. His first game today for Mannheim. He said he played the ball. I actually would be less inclined to believe him. Rossipal with time at Poison Münster, and before that with Hoffenheim's second team. Arrived here from Sandhausen in the summer. So Jesper Lindström on his debut. Can he conjure up something particularly tasty? The referee telling him he needs to move back. The captain, Ziegert. Now then, nothing to trouble Timo Königsmann from Jesper Lindström. Keeper had it covered anyway. Needed to have had a little bit more power, and obviously the targeting needed to be a little bit better. Patrick Gluckner. Worrying moment there. Lindström's header. Mannheim's ball. Boyamba leaves it for Doncourt. He's giving it straight back to Tuta. This is looking dangerous now for Mannheim. But the cross wasn't all that, and it's been dealt with. It goes Hinteregger's way. For that challenge in the back by Martinovic, which is understandable. Kamada gives the signal. They know where it's going. Oh, a little fumble there from Timo Königsmann. But he's got the ball. That wasn't far away from Evan Ndika's head. Scored 3 goals last season, all of them with his heads. Hinteregger and Schnatterer. Hinteregger coming off the better of the two. Well, you can make your own mind up about that. Yellow card in the end. I mean, technically it is a derby. but it's not been a bad-tempered one. Free kick for Mannheim in a position that's not completely unuseful for them. Curled away beautifully, and the finish from the captain. Well, he'd have wanted to have done a little bit better than that. Forced a save from Kevin Trapp, who so far hasn't had too much to do. It's a difficult one, though. Rising up off the turf. Yes, played a few Bundesliga 2 games, 9 Bundesliga 2 games for Frankfurt back in the day. Patrick Schnattler. Sorry if I said Bundesliga games, I meant Bundesliga 2. But yeah, certainly a local face, as it were. That tells a tale. It shows Frankfurt are very much in control of the game. More shots, but so far I get the feeling that they really haven't given everything they've got to give. Haven't really got out of third gear. Of course, they've got an interesting game for their first Bundesliga match next weekend. They're away at Dortmund. Not that I'm saying they're thinking about that. Tuta comes away with the ball. He's outnumbered now. And that's a foul. Joseph Moyamba. Put under unfair pressure. Oh, that was very cute there with that. And one of the benefits of being the underdog is that nobody's expecting you to win. So you really can go out there and have some fun. Been pretty so far today. Mannheim holding their own at the moment. Half an hour in. Boré came away with it. That was nice. Some good passing from Frankfurt. Daichi Kamada's cross. Falat got in the way. Appeals for a free kick. Sacha Stegemann on hand to see if it had been. Order mops it up. That's what he does best. There's a hand up. The player's been stopped. Captain is down. Nice little turn from Martinovic. Martinovic was always going backwards. they met 2 years ago in this round. Goals were falling thick and fast. It was almost preordained that this one would not have a similar outcome. First goal went in after 3 minutes in that particular game. Poor clearance. Important to get to the second ball. Hinteregger bundled over by Costley. Costley 25 and German-American. Poor attempted pass from Hinteregger, and he got a bit fortunate there that came back to a Frankfurt player. Credit to Mannheim, though. They've kept Frankfurt out for just over half an hour. That was very cheeky. Tried to go around Sommer. That's one of the reasons why Frankfurt brought Christopher Lenz in on a free transfer. Makoto Hasebe keeping himself warm. Another one of the senior squad members. Fourth official there, Nicholas Winter. To chase, but he's not faster than Anton Donkor at that point. Frankfurt have been very measured, very calm. Really not seen much of a threat from Raphael Borré, which is a fact that might bother some Frankfurt fans. Too much for Daichi Kamada. Ten minutes to go to the break, still 0-0. One of these sides has to go through to the next round. The longer it stays 0-0, the better that is for the underdogs. Frankfurt haven't mustered a shot on target so far. Mannheim just the single one. That's what's needed, a little bit more fire in the belly, a little bit more wanting it. It's good from Mannheim. Frankfurt lulling them into a false sense of security, or trying to. So just dribbled it out. Easy to see on the line cam there. Walder got it away. Back to Königsmann. Referee on hand. Another blow to the bridge of the nose. Walder backing in, had his elbow up. Did he see the man? I don't know. His elbows were quite high. I think he was just using it to get up. It was not the fact that he was using it as a weapon, or as a tool. That's a foul. Right on the edge of the box, Gibraltar. Bundle Marcel Costly over. Played a friendly not so long ago, Frankfurt, against another third flight side, there in Wiesbaden. Schnatterer takes it, goes for goal, and the biggest chance of the half sees Kevin Trapp have to make a save, and a good save it was too. Well taken free kick, up and over and dipping down really dangerously. Frankfurt have to defend a corner now. An attempt at a little flick for that, and Kevin Trapp well, that was just a little reminder for Frankfurt that Mannheim can play. That friendly game against Wien Wiesbaden ended badly for Frankfurt. They lost 3-1. So they know that third division sides are not to be taken lightly. Little professional foul from the captain that will no doubt get him in a yellow card. Get him into the referee's book. Fourth yellow card of the game for Frankfurt. That's a cynical one from Sebastian Rode. Frankfurt are certainly going to have to up their game if they want to get themselves into the second round for the 52nd time in their club history. Lens. Great ball in. The header from Kamada. Wide off the post. The game's starting to liven up a bit now, just a couple of minutes before the end of the first half. Maybe even the players themselves realising they need to do something. Under pressure from Doncourt. Had that been on the inside of the post, or coming in on the inside of the post, I don't think Königsmann would have got to that. Kamada scored in the game 2 years ago. Scored the first goal, indeed, for Frankfurt after 21 minutes. Nearly came off. Now can Mannheim break and give Frankfurt a shock just before the end of the first half. Room in the centre. Oh, Trapp with a fantastic save. Took it on his legs. Speed from Sommer. Trying to get inside. He's done so. That's another great save from Kevin Trapp. Really earning his paycheck today in those last couple of minutes. He got his legs in the right place, he got his hands in the right place. That's the mark of a great goalkeeper. He's had nothing to do, really, all the game. Let's have another little look at that. It was that save there. Good running from Niklas Sommer. Kept the ball in too. And that one. And it's well up the other end. Lindstrom annoyed that that was a foul. I think he had a point. Oh, that's really well done. Costly. Referee very punctually blowing the whistle after 45 minutes. And Snatterer having a word with the referee, but a first half in which pretty much Mannheim should have had a goal were it not for Kevin Trapp, who for me certainly was the outstanding player for Frankfurt in the first half. So there'll be things to be thought about, and then in about 15 minutes the second half will get underway. I hope you can join me, Phil Bonney, for that when it kicks off in about a quarter of an hour. Bye for now. So welcome back to the Karl-Benz Stadion in Mannheim. 0-0 the score at half-time, and substitutions to be made, or have been made. Makoto Hasebe is on, and he's come on with the captain's armband, so I'm pretty sure that it's Sebastian Rohde that has stayed on the bench or in the dressing room at half-time. Maybe the veteran will be able to steer Frankfurt onto a goal or two. They very nearly conceded right at the end of the first half. Waldhof Mannheim with two good chances, both of them snuffed out by Kevin Trapp. Sasha Stegemann, the referee, about to get the second half underway. So the visitors kick off the second half. 45 minutes for either side to put themselves in front. One substitution at half-time. Sebastian Rohde coming off, giving up the captain's armband to Makoto Hasebe. Exemplary footballer in the Bundesliga for many years now. He was the second oldest last season, 37 years of age. He still got it. Those of you that might be interested, the oldest last season, of course, was Klaas-Jan Huntelaar and Schalke. Lindstrom played a nice one too, but Mannheim keeping a close eye on them and not letting them progress, and the third division side have done a very good job on Frankfurt today. The longer the game goes on at 0-0, the more likely we are to see a giant killing today. It's a little better. Kamada, it's dropped for Danny da Costa. He's not known for his goal-scoring prowess. Throw for Martinovic, but Evan Ndika was there. Wasn't an easy chance, but it was a chance. That's the goal they were looking for, and Mannheim deservedly go berserk. What a feeling. And Kevin Trapp is left scratching his head. A free header from the corner. Should have been there in front of the captain. That's a problem. Tuta should have had that one. He's still learning. He's going to learn to keep a closer eye on Marcel Siegert, the captain. He played in that 5-3 loss 2 years ago. Born in Mannheim, Mr. Mannheim himself, puts his team in front. Now, what kind of effect is that going to have on Frankfurt? Lindström. Sometimes going a goal up as the underdog is a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes you can reap a whirlwind. Frankfurt need to find something now. Mannheim mustn't lose their heads. Dika trying to dribble his way out of trouble. Mannheim's tails are up now. Dominik Martinovic there back helping out in the defence. What they need now is 45 minutes of 100% input from the crowd and from all the players, and they're in the second round of the DFB Cup. If only it were that easy. I hear you shout. Something worth chasing, but it's just a little too long for Lindström. Here's the thing, Eintracht's last defeat in the first round of the Cup came back in 2018. Beat 2-1 by 4th division side Ulm in what was only Adi Hütter's second competitive game in charge of the Eagles. So the Austrian not wanting to follow in the Austrians' footsteps. They'll come again, Martinovic. This is going to be close, but not close enough. Boyamba makes it 2, and Frankfurt, the Eagles, are having their feathers plucked right now. What an attack from Mannheim, and how clever Boyamba was to just keep his cool and execute his shots, gently dinking it over the top of the trap. The captain again involved, he was clever, he left it. Martinovic. And Boyamba onside. Tuta again, not getting the tackle in. He's having an absolute nightmare. They're playing with 3 at the back today. But Mannheim have found a way through. Scored last weekend, scored this weekend. Joseph Boyamba, Mannheim's hero at the moment. This second half, completely different from the first 45. Now, Armin Younes comes on, he's on loan from Italy, from Napoli. At the moment, Mannheim can do no wrong. Tuta has gone off, so he's having an absolute nightmare of a day. Younes comes on, and I get the feeling that they might go to a back 4. Unless they bring Danny da Costa into that back line. Bad day at the office for Tuta. Well, They did manage it last time. Oh, that's a good ball from Kamada. Yunus finds the way blocked. Ndika. Frankfurt will be relying on players like Tuta in the Europa League, and if he's not finding form, they could be in a lot of trouble in Europe. That's where he missed it. Onside. Don't think you can argue that he's offside there, really. Too hard. He timed his chip beautifully. Martinovic with the assist. Pumps it up and over. Hasebe fouled. Frankfurt are unbeaten against Mannheim for 32 years. Met that often recently, it's true. Interega in the way. Bordet gets the cross in, and Falat gets it out. Not a great start. Inauspicious. But this game's not over yet. We're not even up to the hour mark. They scored 3 in the last 15 minutes the last time they were here. They did have Ante Rebic in the side. No, says the referee, and waves the appeals away. Mannheim strapping everything down and getting ready for the storm. Frankfurt are not going to take this lying down. Seen one Bundesliga side go out yesterday. We're going to see another one here. Kamada. Lentz couldn't get his cross in. Clearance that gets a lot of applause. The referee wants to check something. There's a couple of players on the deck for that. Being helped to his feet. Right in the kisser on that one, but it's given Mannheim the possibility of a break forward. Donkor, the fans on their feet, praying for a third. This is the chance. Good stop by Trapp. Martinovic had too long, really, to think about that. trap standing in his way. Yunus looking to pick a pass out, that's why he's been brought on. At the moment, I don't think Borré's really gelling with the side. Seems a little lost in some of the build-up play. Stands on his own, wanting the ball, and his colleagues don't see him. Although he's been standing in some good positions. Still think he needs a bit of time to get himself sorted. Paciencia is on the bench. Think about using him. The real forward they've got with them at the moment. Saul was in the middle with his arms up. It's a shove from Yunus. Well, you've got to say that Mannheim have taken the opportunities that they've been presented with in the second half very well indeed. Can't keep it away from Donko. Referee will pull out the second yellow card for Martin Hinteregger, and then he's off. Mannheim go crazy because they can feel that they're on the way to a cup upset here. Frankfurt are completely at sea. Da Costa dribbled his way into the ground. Donko's ball, and then a little tug and a little trip on Costly. And Hinteregger has just made Oliver Glasner's afternoon even worse. Picked up that first yellow card on 26 minutes, or thereabouts. And Frankfurt are having a horrible afternoon. Double substitution coming up. Alan Barkok and Paciencia ready to come on. A little too late now, possibly. They've taken off Tuta. Hinteregger's been sent off. Makoto Hasebe can play at the back in the centre. And they're enjoying themselves. There's smiles on the faces of the Mannheim players. They know they've got a man advantage now. In a defensive one. Makoto Hasebe. It's a great ball. Lindstrom needs to get it under control. And he needs assistance. Frankfurt going to have to run themselves into the ground if they're to get back into this game. Let's Kamada. Mannheim want it more. They're running faster. but only for a second. Costly couldn't get there in front of Evan Ndika. The first half was fairly devoid of incident until right at the very end, the last 5 minutes, but this second half has been a very different proposition. Kamada's in there all on his own. That's not going to cut it. The crowd get excited every time the ball goes anywhere near Joseph Boyamba. Why not? So there's plenty of shrugging and shaking of heads going on the Frankfurt bench. Some of the Mannheim players were saying before this game it is a chance of some revenge. And they meant it. Kamada. Da Costa. Only a corner. 3 goals last season from corners for Frankfurt. Not very many. But boy, they could do with one now. Mannheim have managed one. Yunus. He's gone for goal. It's worth a try. (2-0) after 66 minutes. The captain Marcel Ziegert and Joseph Boyamba. So there's been a rethink on the substitutions. Hyman Barkok is ready to come on. Paciencia is also going to come on, back from his loan spell at Schalke. Which wasn't a particularly beneficial one. Lindstrom goes off. So, Boré as well. Straight swap then with Paciencia for Boré. Barkok comes on as well. Got a few injuries. Almami Touré, Ragnar Akker, Aydin Krstic is recovering from a bout of the COVID virus, and of course I forgot to mention actually Filip Kostic is out today because he's suspended after a red card he got quite a few games ago. Paciencia with a shot. Yunus. It's been given away, 3-on-2. Costly should have released the ball earlier. Winter too enthusiastic in his challenges. So, Yunus. 10 men, putting a lot of pressure on, but that can only result in them getting caught out if they're not careful. Another one of those fast Mannheim breaks. Could see them 3 up. Good challenge. Costly looks up. To be absolutely honest, they don't need to push the issue now. They need to keep the ball, stop Frankfurt's momentum. Barkok trying everything he can. Paciencia. Ditto. But Mannheim are flying right now. The adrenaline is pumping. Their hearts and brains working as one. Big moments these for the lower league clubs. Blocking that one. Got to find a way past the Mannheim defence. Have they done it now? Paciencia slams it into the advertising hoardings. Paciencia's father, of course, was Portugal international, his brother. Also, he was a footballer at Grasshoppers under 21s. Now, this is where they could seal it. Not on Kevin Trapp's watch, though. Good save from the keeper, who's not done too much wrong today in his defence. Conceded twice. And really, Martinovic should have put the game to bed there. Did all the hard work, just didn't get the right contact that he wanted on that. Can they do it again from a corner? I certainly would have liked to. Still 20 minutes left to play. If Frankfurt get a goal back, we could be in for a wild last quarter of an hour. Does lightning strike twice? Can it? Years ago, Mannheim went 2 goals up. After 11 minutes. Now these statistics have changed a bit recently. 11 shots total for Mannheim, 12 for Frankfurt. But look how many shots have been on target for Mannheim. That's why they're in front. They're always looking to exploit that man advantage. Costly on his own. Sommer coming out to help him. Frankfurt, oh, that's a really good piece of thinking. Kamada so close to getting on the end of that. Captain, playing a captain's role today. First substitution for the home sides. It's warm out there. So, Rafael Garcia comes on for the number 11, Dominik Martinovic. Players using the break to get a little bit of liquids on board. Too far ahead. There's plenty to discuss. They've got a man advantage, they've got 2-goal advantage, and they've got 15 minutes to play. It'll take something really special from Frankfurt to turn this game around. Certainly had a plan today, and they've used it well. Played to their strengths. Everybody looking at everybody else in the Mannheim defence, but they've got away with it. Martin Hinteregger sending off the first one in his cup career here in Germany. Sent off once in the Austrian Cup, though. Oh, there was a little heavy challenge there from Costly. And clipped. So it's all on his own, Boyamba. Not for long. Doncourt. Oh, good vision from Doncourt. Substitute Garcia got himself into a little bit of trouble. Frankfurt fans will be thinking, they need to do something. Transfer window still open. Might have been different with Kostic able to play. But one man shouldn't really affect the team too much if he's not playing. Seeing it again there, Mannheim playing with just so much more verve, so much more commitment. They've really deserved their 2-0 lead. Another lovely ball over the top for Boyamba. Certainly taking his time there. He's still got the ball. Barkok with a little nudge. substitution. And this is an interesting one too. Adrien Lebeau, Frenchman, signed from Racing Strasbourg just a couple of days ago. He's coming on for the man whose goal pushed it beyond Frankfurt, I feel. And another substitution for Oliver Glasner. He's going to bring on Steven Zuber. So straight into the mix. Zuber got his foot on that. Philart back across the face of the goal, and 3-0. Flags up. Offsides. Well, 10 minutes to play. And what a story it's been. There you can see all the offside you like from Philart. Costley was offside as well. So there's a lot of work to do before the Bundesliga kicks off next weekend away at Dortmund. That must be weighing heavily on Oliver Glasner's mind right now. Man of the match. Scored the opening goal, the captain. Almost 80% passing accuracy. Might even have had a second goal. Or a goal earlier before he scored the first. Garcia. Oh, clever stuff! Into the side netting from Lebeau. What a start to his career that would have been. Start to his career at Mannheim. A horrible, horrible start to the competitive season for Frankfurt. Reduced to 10 men. 2-0 down to local rivals Mannheim. Steven Zuber not happy either. That went the way it did. That's a bit. Zuber. Barkok now, Lentz. Paciencia's running up front. Not out of the question. Frankfurt get one, they just might get two. But they haven't been accurate enough. Their shooting hasn't been on target. That's a poor pass. Do something. It's a learning curve. The Frankfurt fans quite naturally not looking too happy. Wonderful fairy tale trip through the Europa League not so long ago. Maybe the more philosophical Frankfurt fans will be thinking, actually, it will let us concentrate more on the league and the Europa League. the distraction of the cup. Been to the final a couple of times in the last few years. Marcel Gottschling coming on for Mark Schnatterer, the veteran, who was the second oldest on the pitch in the end, once Makoto Hasebe came on. Marcel Gottschling played both games in the league. He'll come on now for Schnatterer. Misplacing another pass. Victor got himself into trouble. Gave away a corner. Urgency in the Frankfurt side. Evan and Deekers come up from the back. It's too long. Steven Suba wins the throw-in. Another one. Chikamada this time goes across to get the ball. Flashes past everyone and is hooked away into safety. First touch, good second touch. Referee's in the way a little, so got the ball though. Suba. Frankfurt running out of time. And ideas. Mannheim lost their last 5 games in the cup against Bundesliga sides. They seem to be on their way to a victory today. Possibly a little previous, the Waldhof Mannheim fans singing Berlin, Berlin, we're going to Berlin, which of course is where the cup final is held. Oh, it's a good ball. Le Beau. And then a foul. And then he knocked his own player over. Have run themselves ragged today, Mannheim. But the body language isn't good from Oliver Glasner. Didn't want to start off his tenure with a defeat, who would? But that's football. Mannheim having their day. That's too far for Tsuba. And he caught his studs in the turf there, you can see. As he ran in. Oh, it was his knee, actually. to stamp that back down. Obviously, he's got some bandages, tape on the back of his neck and his back. In the last minute of normal time. Now or never. I don't care where they put it now. Mannheim will be just intent on keeping the ball away from Frankfurt. 4 minutes. 4 minutes added on. And fans don't like it. Referee Sasha Stegemann says, you can stay down as long as you like because I'll be timing it. He's led from the front today, although he's a central defender. Marcel Siegert, the captain. His goal in the first few minutes after the restart just turned Mannheim's fortunes around. They believed in themselves, they believed in each other, and they're going to get the result that they've deserved today. 2 halves from Steven Suber. Yunis's legs just too short, couldn't get there. Good. Ndika holding off Costly. Costly holding off Ndika. That's a bit. 2 minutes and a bit. Too long on the ball, Paciencia, he's got no room. Too many blue shirts in there. And away it goes. Anywhere will do. Hinteregger's sending off. Not necessarily pivotal to the scoreline. Already scored their 2 goals before he was dismissed. Well, they've got room again, and they've got the numbers, and it's gone in their favour. Substitute, Götzling. One last goal will see it finished, done and dusted. No, Costly's just got nothing left in his legs. He's put in a very good shift today. 40 seconds separating Mannheim from a place in the second round. These are the days you dream of as a fan, when your side beats a team that everyone thinks is going to spread you all over the pitch. Might not happen again for another 10 years, but you'll remember you were there when it happened. And the very fact of just being able to be there again is something that none of us, I think, will ever take for granted again. this victory, a deserved victory, a derby victory, and a place in the second round for Waldhof Mannheim. And the new man, Adrien Lebeau, makes himself popular with the fans, kissing the badge. But the fans know that teams come and go, but results stay in the record books forever. And today, Waldhof Mannheim have their moments. They beat their near neighbours, 2 divisions above them, Eintracht Frankfurt, who will be playing in the Europa League this season. But they won't be playing in the second round of the DFB Cup, because that place belongs to Waldhof Mannheim. The final score, Mannheim 2, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. What a day to be a Mannheim fan.